Hey cardinal signs, so Libra, Aries, Capricorn, and Cancer, welcome to the special tarot reading here. Today in this subject, for today's subject, we are talking about what is the key to overcoming your current dilemma or concern, or how can you overcome your current dilemma or concern. All right. So, as I shuffle out your psychic messages with the tarot here, my lovely cardinal signs, let me share with you a couple of astrological tips and placements that can better help you in this area of life when it comes to concerns and problems, dilemmas. So, it's good to know where your rising sign and your Mars sign are at, because these particular placements are placements that can help you and explain to you the most beneficial approach you can take when it comes to dilemmas, issues, concerns, okay? So a couple of examples here for you. So for instance, if you're a Capricorn rising, so the best way and method that's going to benefit you the best in approaching dilemmas and problems would be to get yourself more organized, structured in that area, or before facing that dilemma or issue, okay? Maybe even setting more boundaries in place with yourself. Okay, so that's one thing. Okay, a little brief example. Another little example would be, say you're an Aries. If you're an Aries, it would benefit you better to face the dilemma or concern head on, initiate, take action. It'd be very much about taking action for you, and even allowing yourself to be a bit impulsive and brave. You know, so being a bit more head on. So, you know, quite different from like Capricorn rising energy and how it would benefit them. So, you know, you kind of get the idea here. Yeah, I thought about doing another example, but nah, you get it, don't you, cardinal signs? So, I feel like the cards are pretty much done. I want to go ahead and cut the deck though for you. Okay, so if you're not familiar with this special type of tarot reading, it is a pick 3, so listen to your intuition right now. Are you being drawn to pile 1, 2, or 3? And as you listen into that instinctive and intuitive response there, I'm going to draw you rune stones for clarity. Okay. Do we feel relaxed? Minds at ease? Deep breath in and out? Alright, so if you pick number 1, you have the Sun paired with Sigil. Okay, so first thing I'm hearing with this, the key for you in overcoming this dilemma or concern is to really exercise your willpower. Express your will, your intentions right now. That's going to be key for you in moving and overcoming whatever concern and problem right now. Okay, so if you've been holding back because you've been fearful or just tired and exhausted from whatever concern and problem, rustle up the courage, step up, express. Okay, express yourself. Use your exertion and personal power now. It is within you, most definitely. I'm also hearing for some of you too with this placement is that it's going to be really beneficial and create a turnaround with this dilemma, or at least aid you in some way with this dilemma, to play. Allow yourself to play right now, okay? And get back to some things specifically that lit you up as a child, that you enjoyed doing as a child, games you enjoyed playing as a child. You get it. And something here too about inner happiness. Getting more in touch with your personal values and personal likes right now is going to somehow really light your path and just light the way for you through this dilemma or concern. So that's fascinating. You know, getting more in touch with that inner child and in place of fun and innocence that perhaps you've lost a little bit in adulthood here. And that's going to turn out to be powerful for you and energizing, I'm getting here with Sigil. So yeah, that's essentially it. If you pick number 1, wow, cool stuff. All right, number 2. If you pick number 2, you have the 9 of Wands paired with Haggle. Okay, woo, message is pretty clear with this. First message being the key to overcoming whatever dilemma or concern for you is to purge it, break it down, get rid of it, discard the thing, person, environment that is causing this. Okay? You know, some of you that means moving different jobs. Some of you that means moving homes. Some of you that means cutting off a relationship, cutting ties, or at least distancing yourself for a period of time. Okay, so whatever it is exactly there, that dilemma and concern, it's about severing ties. You know, Haggle is about breakdown. And trial and error is what I'm hearing right now too here. Allow yourself to sort of accept the trial and error dynamic, if that is what is going on right now. And with that trial and error, it is about, it's almost like, I feel like for some of you who pick number 2 here, your strength and willpower is being tested right now. So you see, you know, even though 9 of Wands here, he's quite exhausted, he's bandaged, but he's still standing. Okay, so that's, I'm getting that sense of test of strength, test of faith even here with that. But it's almost like something has to be broken down or destroyed. I mean, not, you know, just, I'm going to put it bluntly and truthfully for you. Something here is showing that it needs to be destroyed and done away with in order to best move through whatever dilemma and concern is going on here. And it's about standing up here too. Standing up to those power figures in your life right now who are too imposing, who are too controlling, who feel like they're energy draining and exhausting. Okay, you gotta take a final stand and be like, okay, done, cutting you out, walking away, woo, you know, whatever exactly has to be done to get to that point. you'll know. You'll know. And I'm hearing real quick too, calling upon your warrior guides. So your warrior spirit guides or your warrior that's within yourself, you know, your internal warrior. Something about, just something really simple yet powerful of calling that out. Or calling upon them, calling upon your spirit guide, okay? Your angels, however you interpret it. Yep, so there you have it. If you picked number 3, we have Isa with the 2 of Wands. Okay. So with this, first message I'm getting here, the key, how you can overcome this dilemma or concern, is to go back to the drawing board. Going back to the drawing board is how you can move past this dilemma or concern. So allowing yourself to get creative again, start back from the ground, you know, work your way back up to the top in some way. Just reshape something is what I'm hearing. Almost replan, reshape, redo. And that's okay. Sometimes we have to do that in life. Trust me, I've done that many times myself. And it can be frustrating. Sorry for that little pause glitch there, number 3. Camera was dying, so I had to plug it in, recharge this baby. So back to it. The other message here I'm getting with this, and that's going to be key for some of you who are watching to your dilemma and concern, is to take a pause. You're not only just replanning or restructuring, you know, redoing in some way, but there's also here about a message here of taking a pause, taking a break, you know, taking a break from acting so much perhaps and carrying this out. It's more about, I feel like, getting your vision right, getting your vision more intact again. You know, that has to, of course, do with going back to the drawing board in some ways. I'm also hearing the words separating yourself. Yeah, I'm feeling with this, it's about separating yourself from society, from a certain group, from this project, from all of it even, so that you can get a broader and clearer, more inspirational sort of picture for yourself. You know, get that key component again. That's going to help you through this concern or problem. So, you know, giving yourself alone time, you know, specifically going on walks in nature, giving yourself a complete day off where, you know, there's just less influence around and you can just tune in to yourself. I mean, Isa especially is all about that. But allowing yourself to, I'm hearing to just accept that sometimes you have to start back at ground zero. You have to start back at the drawing board and rework your vision or creative idea. So something with that is what is key for you. Yeah, and essentially that's it. That's all that's coming through. So there you have it. If you haven't yet, please do check out your monthly personal, your monthly horoscope reading. However, if you do want a personal one-on-one reading, get more in depth with whatever came up in this reading, or just another subject, whatever, feel free to get in contact with me. You can do that by visiting my Etsy shop and booking with me there, or emailing me. All that is in the descriptions below. And yeah, have a wonderful day or week ahead whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next video.